Hello everyone, this is Nikki Rowland and today I have a layout to share for Bella Blvd. I am using the Let Us Adore Him collection, which is the new Christmas collection. It is super cute. I have a single photo and I have already prepared some stars. I've cut these with metal dies and I've cut them from various papers. You can see here that I am scoring them. So I'm scoring from the top point down to the bottom V shape, and I'm doing that on every point. So that means I'll have 5 score lines through every star. So I'm just going to show you now what I'm going to then do. So I'm going to then fold across every single score line, so that's 5 of them, and then kind of manipulate it into a 3D star. So I love these stars. I made a layout a couple of weeks ago covered in them, I thought I would recreate the same today with a Christmas theme. So yeah, all good fun. So I spent some time before I turned the video on cutting out stars from different papers in this collection, and then I've cut them in different sizes as well. So I have some big ones and some smaller ones. I have about 3 different sizes of each colour. So I've gone for the spotty green, I've gone for the yellow with stars, I've gone for the white with Christmas trees, and I've gone for red as well, but I've also pulled in some pink because there's some pink in this collection that I really love, but there wasn't a plain pink. So I went and found the coordinating colour from my Bella Besties pack. I went for the dotty one. I think it's cotton candy, this colour. There's a few different pinks, but I think this one was the lightest one, cotton candy. So I cut 3 stars from the pink as well. So now I just need to arrange them onto my page. I'm working with a white background and I wanted to create a design where I had my photo on one side and I had a gap in the middle for my title, and then I had another cluster on the other side. So that's what I was kind of aiming for. But I was, sitting here playing around with the stars and couldn't quite get there. So I had to go and fiddle around with it off camera and then make it work. So anyway, here I am a little bit later, having managed to sort that out. So you can see on the left-hand side, I have my photo, and I also have 2 journaling cards from the ephemera, the Let Us Adore Him ephemera. So there's a few really cute square cards. They have like monograms on. So one says L is for love, J is for joy, and then there's 2 others, but I'm covering the wording up with stars. So I've got the 2 squares on the left with my photo. Over on the right, I have the 2 squares with stars. And then I'm planning to put my title in the middle and have like a little gap bridging the 2 clusters with the title. So here I am with my title, working that out. So I'm going for the word Christmas, which was one of the ephemeras. And I've just fussy cut that out a little bit because it said something on the top of it, this is Christmas, or something probably better than that. I can't remember what it was. But I cut that word off, I'm using my own title. So I'm using the Florence alphabet stickers to create the remaining part of my title. So the title is going to read The Magic of Christmas, and Christmas is the ephemera, whereas the magic of are using the red Florence alphabet stickers. I've always loved the Florence font. I think it's a really cute font, and you can get them in every colour as well. So I think they're an absolute winner when it comes to alphabet stickers, and believe me, I have many. Just arranging my 3D stars and making sure they're all being, I don't know if I've stuck them all down yet or not. I definitely needed to add a few more. But the way I've attached these 3D stars is to put a small foam pad inside every point. So I couldn't have stuck them in the middle because they're too raised, especially the bigger ones. The smaller ones would probably be okay with that, but the bigger ones not so much. They stand a bit too proud. So I just put a foam pad on every point. Then the little stars, the teeny tiny stars, I've got yellow, green, pink, and I have sorry about my head in the way there. I have not scored those. I did on one, but it didn't really work very well. So I've just stuck those on, just raised on foam pads, but they're not scored. So that is my stars. I'm getting all of those stuck in place. adding a few more because I'd prepared quite a lot, but I was worried about how it was going to look. I didn't want it to get too cluttered with too many stars, but then they're so gorgeous. I just wanted to use them. So I arranged my initial title and photo and everything, and then I figured I could add extra stars if need be. So that's what I've done, and I've extended the right cluster up to the top of the layout, and I've extended the left cluster down towards the bottom of the layout, and I'm happy with that balance. I think it looks okay. I have some stars overhanging and I need to chop those off in just a moment, but I want to also fill in some of the smaller gaps with the puffy stickers. Now I really love these puffies that come with this collection. There's a whole variety of different shapes on there, and obviously I'm picking out the stars because I want to, I've got stars mostly featuring on this layout, but I've also pulled out some Christmas trees too. So I've got a little cluster of green Christmas trees just at the bottom of my photo, and then I'm putting some more down at the bottom right. I love that little puffy Christmas tree that's red and white striped. I think that's super duper cute. So yeah, just added a whole bunch of those, and just trimmed off my stars now so my layout is straight. And then I thought I'd add a few more puffies because I love them in the red colour, but I've gone for the trinkets set rather than the puffies that come with this collection, and because I wanted more red, so I've pulled in some red hearts and a couple of stars as well, and just making sure that photo is stuck down because quite often I forget to stick my photos down properly, and then I move my layout and then they fall forwards and I'm like, oh dear, they're not stuck. So just making sure that's nice and secure, and that's pretty much done. I need to add some journaling. I just want to write a few lines, and I decided I initially thought I should write it under the title, but then I worried that it would lose the shape a bit. So I've gone under the right-hand cluster and therefore extended that down with my journaling slightly, and I've underlined that as well just to make it stand out a little bit better. I'm just going to put the date under the title so that shape remains. So now I'm just going to finish off with a few splatters of white paint. I do love white paint splatters, especially over pattern papers. So I'm going to splatter the stars with the white paint, and I think that's looking fabulous. So just literally white acrylic paint on a piece of packaging, and I've picked it up with a paintbrush. I haven't even watered it down or anything, and I do like the way the paint splatters in this way. So there we go. That layout is complete. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed that layout. It was super simple actually. If you can cut stars either with punches on your silhouette or however, then just score them and pop them up. They're just awesome, and they're just so effective. So yeah, thank you very, very much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this layout. That was Nikki Rowland for Bella Blvd using the Let Us Adore Him collection.